Hello? Hello? Hi everyone. Hello. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday everyone. How y'all doing? How you doing? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Hope y'all's weekend is doing well. Y'all's weekend is doing well indeed. Mm-hmm. So have a good time. Have a good time. Oh, I know several things are going on this weekend. We'll talk about it in a second. Yeah, let's get in here first. Hello there. Hi, 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 hi. Silly, pretending if you haven't spoken like 20 seconds ago. Yeah. Let's get in here. I need to make a button for my just chatting, so I don't have to get in here. There it goes. There you go. Hi, hello. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Happy Saturday indeed. Been nice over here. Just been pretty warm, 20 degrees, 20 Celsius weather again. Yeah, so pretty easy, but still pretty warm for to be fair, mid-May weather, I guess by now. Hmm. I never met this man my entire in my life, but I think he's cute. Perhaps, maybe, who knows? But funny again, but the color changes from brown to orange again, depending on which chat version I'm looking at. Very funny. But yeah. Uh, who shouted out that man? Who did that? I know him. He's me. uh, Look at him. Look at him digging. Look at that silly. Deserve punishment. Bev! How dare you? How dare you, Bev? How dare you? Hi, Bev. Hi. But yeah, what was I? Where was I? Where was I? Oh, there he goes. As soon as he appeared, he leaves once more. Ugh. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Where were we? Right. Yeah, Saturday. Hope you all having a good weekend so far. Have a good weekend so far. It's been good over here. As I said, warm weather. Vacation soon approaching. If you haven't noticed yet from last time, or if you haven't been here yesterday, after we played some more, we played some more Skin Deep and got pretty far on that one. Yeah, I'll. This is my last stream before my work vacation, my away period. I won't be here next weekend. That's for sure. That's what I can tell you. The weekend after that, might be able to do it, but it's still a little questionable. But yeah, I won't be here next week. So yeah, let's get to some more gaming, huh? I don't have anything else going on, I think. No. How about we get some more Betty 2 Citizen Sleeper? I really love this game. I want to do more of it. Oh, I was about starting to do more. I've been recently playing some Sunhaven, my dear beloved Lucas. And yeah, it's a really good game. I think just recommend people to try that out, especially multiplayer. It's pretty easy to even get going in there. So yeah. Okay. Let me interesting people are playing the art chat. Anyway, yeah, where are we? Let's switch over to the game. Stream touch, are you working? There we are. Oh. 59 cycles. It's always the loudest thing the game ever gets to. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Hope the stream audio and stuff is doing fine as usual. And yeah, hope you all are doing well no matter what. Oh wait, we have some stuff to repair. I forgot from last time, huh? Hey, wait, watch up. Time to restore. I don't need improvise. I just want good dice repair. Some slight glitching, and it's fine. It's fine. I have to say, I really love the frontal loans leavy mode. It just gets me every time. Yeah, we sit on. Right, last time we helped out the people who were broadcasting the news from BNS systems war, the top what's going on there apparently. And yeah, just some other stuff that's going on. Right, we only have two and two more. Yeah, we now have the friction drive. Oh, yeah, right. Right. That's still of that one. So yeah, we didn't get the faction drive. We left it over to the other faction. I always put up a name again. That was a recognizable name though. Oh god, we have so many things completed already. But yeah, we have to the other faction. Elon's emotes are great, and I think he's playing to get a bunch of new ones with his counter. Oh yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I don't watch Loading often enough. I'm sorry for that. It's many people don't watch often enough. Basically everyone. But yeah, I also don't watch Logan often enough to know how much he uses his scout character. So that would be. But yeah, it made sense. It made sense. Logan is very lovely, and I would shout them out if I could. But first, to shout out this silly thing here. This silly individual here. Probably gone already. But clown of them nonetheless, because they're funny and good and great. Very nice. That is very lovely mod of several channel friends with. And that's also a friend. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Right. Next thing to investigate hate spots, we need right, there's the story we got the first time we went onto the map. We got from the first time we visited the fast spindle actually. Yeah, I know that. He also recently increased our fuel from 10 to 15, which is definitely helpful. And also now have the possibility to grow our own food, well, our own supplies on the ship. Yeah. Or fill up our energy bar. And yeah, meeting up easily into the scatter yards. So, guess it's time to go off to the scatter yards, huh? Haven't been there yet. It's the only place I haven't been. We improved Ringbelt and helped them. Hanging in the 8, it's just, it's too late as ever. Up the Spa Spindle, yeah. The only place I haven't been at all yet. Yeah. Oh yeah, right. We also helped Wellspring in helping the Water Sphere facilitate the overthrowing the corporate clan, gang, whatever you call it. Effectively the same, especially in this universe. But sometimes will be different over here. Yeah, control. And now we are heading to the scatter yards. Place you haven't been yet. Other than really a dark side, because we start out there by leaving everything. Time to go. There's the glitch I expected to happen. It's fine. Winking sigils of the yards flash across the dark table of a belt. Each one a searing lit of crews in need of repairs or eager for improvements. Perhaps the scatter yards live up reputation. The Seraphin will not be drawn by the lights. It's guided the ship into an empty, begged-looking yard, darker and more frame than plate. It looks rougher than any of the others. Seraphim, maybe we want to dot somewhere a little more welcoming? Aren't that bad up. This turns to you. Oh, I was off when I fell asleep. Best shipwrights rarely have a bright signs. Well, you know that. This Seraphim reaches up and flicks a set of switches above his head. Marco's the best in Australia. Best, or just the best you know. This gives him a skeptical look. You'll see. Stefan smiles widely, shutting off the main console and unclipping from the pilot seat. We're safe here. Stefan turns to you. No need to run from Lane for a while. You'll never find us in Marco's yard. Will be nice to have a break. Be nice to have a break from running. When he floats at the back of the cockpit. Carriers have some good data analysis terminals on the hub. He glances at you. If you can spare me. You're right, Nia's now also in our crew. Freshly added. It lights up to the cockpit. Where are we? Femi loves. Oh, we here? Femi loves this place. Glances at you with a smile. All these crumpy spacers waiting on repairs. I think it fits his temperament. Full of surfing as he glides eagerly to the airlock. You and Bliss change glances. Both are used to Serpent's headstrong moments. Can't help but feel that now familiar pull can't help but feel that now familiar pull of someone else's problems. Marco. Stefan opens his arms to the figure coming through the saddening airlock. Marco. Street smart, shipfitter, Serpent's friend. Once again, I love all the character art in here, even the fucking cat. And yes, for those who don't know yet, we have a cat now. In the ship, I mean. Okay. Oh. Oh my. I tell you, I don't know why, but I really love my razor mice way they used to be. Sounds a bit melancholic. But yeah, I really love how it constantly gives out on me in the way of like, oh, sorry, can't connect. Sorry, can't connect. Like, oh, you little shit. How about you do anyway? To use it wired again. Why do I even have a wired mouse if a wireless thing doesn't work full time? It's silly. Just don't. And something crashes the software every now and then. Today it happened 3 times so far, so it's surprisingly a lot. Anyway, right. Then Marco floats through the doorway. Quick smile crosses the pale face. The sharp eyes glinting beneath bright port lights. Soon breaks in more of a chest bump than I had. Servant spinning with the momentum of the impact to end with his arm across Marco's shoulder, the two side by side, grinning. You notice Marco's eyes quickly fall into you, the slight narrowing suggesting he has immediate thoughts about your presence. Oh, it's who you're flying with now, Finn. Marco shoots you a wink, expression shifting to conceal his previous curiosity or concern. Please introduce themselves curtly. You're too used to be on the cruise ship, I assume? Meet Finn? No, we're just drinking buddies. Marco's response provokes a laugh from Seraphin. Some kind of joke you can't quite catch the tone of. What brings his attention to you? Sleeper. Smiles. My condolences, it's a damn crime what those corporations do to you. At least you're out, huh? Not haven't gotten much easier. We should be solidarity. Of course. Marco taps a fist on his chest in a gesture that seems both genuine and mocking with the same intent. Marco turns back to Seraphin. It's been too long, Finn. Not flying the road ready anymore. You immediately see the reaction Seraphin, his entire being tightening without anything more than a shudder to signified. No, that's long done. Marco shuts. That's the way of the belt. He shakes Seraphin on the shoulder. Come on now. Enough floating around by this drafty old thing. Get a drink. I'll return his attention to you. Feel free to make yourself at home in the yard. Hell, take a little fuel. Put loads of stuff in it. It's been quiet for more than a few seconds. Happy to share some for a friend. yourself down the docking tunnel, waving a hand to you and calling, waving a hand to you and calling back. I'll have more home. I'll, I'll have him home in in a cycle or two. There's left they close down the tunnel as they leave. This turns to you. I'm going to dig around with the other yards for some components the rig could do with. They smile. You got things to do? I think of Cadet and wonder if she found her way here to scatter yards to extract the data on the hotspot drive. What I need to know is would be to find her. Seraphin's words echo in your mind. His insistence that the only way to escape Lane is to beat him on his home turf. Dark side to sunward of scatter yards might be a perfect platform from which to attempt such a wild and dangerous plan. Lever? This brings you out of your thoughts. I hate it when you do that. Just take care of it, okay? They drift off down the docking tunnel, leaving you in the airlock. It seems the next step is up to you. As usual. Oh wow, interesting. Wide area. Oh jeez, it's a wide area. It's pretty small. Oh okay. Oh okay. It's a bit bigger than I thought. Okay, we have our ship. Let's quickly get rid of that one useless die while we're at it. But here nothing can happen. Oh no, I lost some energy. Still have 4 over 5 left. Okay, let's go here first. What was yards? As far as ship fitter station. Okay, drinking buddies, it's the only thing. It's the 2 of them back into cycles. And the main platform here, we have full over markers. We all have their scrawled alphanumeric markers that act as signs for ship fitters, if you can understand them, and shop talk. Let's look fast. There's no faster way to get to know ship fitters than to chat about their complex work. This requires a certain knowledge base, though. Understandable. Patience. Like that usually every 2 or so, but you get also get a new location. Don't remember if the first game did that or if the first game. I believe the first game had it so, but you know, we discover things. Was mostly either you didn't get anything, either sometimes to half, mostly only when it was full you discovered something. Okay, let's see. Hey, you hear a voice echoing through the public passage. Wait up! You did. I'm glad to see you. Yeah, that sweeps her hair out of her eyes. And let's up in down the corridor. It's not my kind of station. Get rolls straight into her complaints. All the yards have their own water facilities, meaning the hub here is not fit for general use. A couple of guest houses, but you would not believe the state of them, with all the spaces that stop here and short leave. Shudders. You don't want to know. Hey, Dad. Hi, yeah. She blinks at you. Have you been listening? So, get this. Cat lots her fingers together and stretches arms. That girl of mine I've said could try anything, she's gone. Didn't even leave a note. Into dark side, maybe? But I blame her given the state of this place. Good sideways of the rubby walls. Get the wards are empty though, so I slipped in. Because I've been napping. I've been doing my best all these cycles to crack that drive, but it's nice. I'm Spindlejack, this data scrapper. I'm happy to see you. But telling you, I have not spoken to anyone in a long time. She runs a hand through her hair. But nothing? How about that alert they put on... Yeah, the alert they put on you. It seemed to stretch too far out of a spindle. But I've been careful. She glances around. Hence we're not talking to anyone in the ages bit. Look, I'm in over my head here. Dad looks away, nodded herself. How about you come down to the workshop, put our heads together, see what we can pull out. I just know there's some nasty shit on that drive. Stuff worth getting out into the light. Dad sets her jaw. Nasty enough for them to ruin my life forever. My life over. I'll be there. Don't worry about that. I want to also know what the fuck happened with HubSpot. I'll just implode the signal and leave. That smiles someone when it's gone. When it's gone. Alright then. Workshop is in the tech cluster. You see it. Besides. Now I've got to find something to eat that isn't dried. It turns and disappears back down the passageway. Neat. What do we have here? Oh boy. Art supply. Spent drive. Fabricator bay, and cadet's workshop. I'll go well last. Else here? No, since we haven't slept yet. I'll just take this moment to rest a little. Could be better. Really don't like this dice roll today. Oof. Come on. Infrared for the supplies, but sure. I'll need the recital anyway. Oh, let's see what we have here. Not supply. We haven't fill up and fill up fuel. It's cheap here. Then drive we can eat probably, yeah. Jupiters aren't exactly known for their delicate tastes, so all you get here is a high lactose artificial ration in a sealed pouch. Lovely. And up in here we have... Oh, per usage. The engine component fabricators in the hub are for shipfitters only, so they asked for a one-time fee to persuade casual use. Sure thing, sure thing. Build engine components. Get arrows stove. If we fail, we get arrows over time. The more arrows the component has in it, the construction, the less valuable. Arrows and it's worthless. It takes time and skill to build an engine components, and the arrows will impact the outcome. Yeah, I'll try with a 2. At least with a 3, probably with a 4, so we get a 6. Okay, yeah, I'm not trying any of those. Not with 1s and 2s. No, thank you. I'll sleep another day and hope for better rolls. Just the way it is. It's just the way it is. It finds you in the quiet corner of the lake. Seven just gave me something I think you need to see. Eugene has been uncharacteristically quiet since your journey to the Alphion's path resting place. Even now there is a seriousness to him you do not recognize. It uses a personal terminal, a slate, and shows you the screen. On is a message from the singers. Right, did so. Peter. From the singers, yeah, we helped them escape, right? I'm pleased to report the fraction drive's extraction was a success. You hear the gravely voice in your mind as you read. Thanks to your choice to concede. Conway's attempted pursuit, but Stinger ships are fast and quiet. We soon lost them. Smile. But evidence is clear, even in writing. We have now begun on the project to implement and expand the faction drive, which is why I'm writing to you. Accompanied with this message is a full scan of the drive itself, its components and systems. You change a glance of Eugene. I believe you deserve as much. I believe you deserve as much for your integrity in our encounter. That we didn't have to kill you. Oh, that's certainly not what I was thinking of or playing with. Damn. What you do with the plans is up to you, but I would recommend you do not attempt to sell or publish them, unless you wish to attract further attention from Conway. The singers will soon leave Hellion, and in part we have acknowledged your role in making this possible. We wish you safe passage on your journey. Peter. Wow, a message. The bottom of the message, a handful of encrypted files open up to reveal an insanely complex set of scans and diagrams. Perfection drive. You look up at Eugene, who has a sharp smile on his face. Yes, it did it. He shakes his head. And I have you to thank for stopping him from. I'm good with speaking today. And after you to thank for stopping me from killing him. I built this? You listen to me more. This is true, but I think this is the answer he wants to hear. Eugene puffs. I'm no engineer. Hey, I am. But perhaps. He squints at the diagrams. We would need a lot of resources, and the kind of machines only found in places like that side. Well, at the end goal, we might get out of his system. Who knows? Time? Research? Who knows? Eugene grins. The point is, it's possible. We have the plans. The path is there. You see it now. Eugene's swagger returning. But for worse, this project fuels him. That's really actually pretty good news. Pretty good news. So, yeah. It's on the back burner for now. We have more immediate things to deal with. He slips the terminal away. I'll start calling in favors quietly, investigating how real this is. Do it carefully. He nods. I've learned my lessons. Dean frowns, something dark concerning his face. Look, I know this is exciting, but pauses, unsure of his words. You know what Hegel did to claim this drive? Swallows hard. What I did. Eugene taps at the terminal. Part of me wants to lead these right now. Looks down. They make me afraid of what I'll do to fill them. I don't think we should delete them, but I will tell them that it won't be like that. Perhaps you're right. Smiled sweetly. I want to believe it. He slips the shade away. The way you treat me, it makes me believe something. This brow knits. His own words irritating him. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not much of a believer. Eugene looks down and sees fighting with himself. I don't know. I don't like to owe people. He pats you on the shoulder. But for you, I'll make an exception. But he turns away, gliding back through the ship and out of sight. Imagine dive of your own. A machine to cut path through the stars. You shake your head. It's hard not to dream. But you have seen the danger of that dream too. It drove Eugene and others to do. Perhaps together you can keep each other on that narrow path to the future without straying into obsessions. Perhaps thinking of those impossibly complex plans will never come to pass. Are they a diagram of your future, or labyrinth to become lost in? The only way to know is to live it together. Break takes as usual. I love it. This writing of this game is so superb. It's so good. I honestly sing its praises every day, every second if I could. Oh, it's so phenomenal. Right, servant's back. Sleeper? Servant's voice echoes through the ship. In here? You lie down the airlock, unsure of what state you're about to find your pilot in. Servant floats in the airlock, his arms above his head, gripping the lip of the interior door to hold himself in place. Come on, we need to talk. There's a straight-faced seriousness in Servant you weren't expecting, especially considering that he spent the last 2 cycles with Marco. Follow him. Servant leads you across the bridge, but rather than turn towards the automated shuttle bay that connects Marco's yard and the rest of the assembly, he leads you deeper into the guts of the yard itself. As he does, he begins to speak. I told Marco about our lane, about our escape, about everything. Servant duts under a large pipe. He gets it. He's working the outside. Trust him? I do. He looks back over his shoulder at you. I would hope you trust me by now, too. He comes to a sealed door and hammers in an entry code. Somewhere machines start wearing. Remember in Wellspring, after everything what I said? Servant turns to face you. I can't run forever. I mean, folds his arms. That will always be true. But no. Me too. If we want to be free, we need to fight back. The door suddenly squeals as the ancient motor kicks in and dragged it across the corroded tracks. Reads a large, half-lit chamber, its furthest parts marked with the layers of scaffolding and frames, so it is hard to tell where the room actually ends. At the center is a pool of warm light. Marco floats beside a terminal screen. Sleeper. He touches his brow in a mod salute as you enter. Stay silent. Hold your tongue. You and Seraphin arrive in the middle of the room. You hear a door you entered through street shut, when suddenly silence descends. Sorry to drag you out here, Sleeper, but I really can't be overheard on this one. He sighs. We're close to dark side here, and with Supo have ambitions, shall we say it, and we carry out. Finn told me the whole story, and I'm sorry for your troubles. Claps his hand together. Done well to evade Lane this far, but I must understand he's also been distracted. Since Headspot went up, Darkside has been in crisis. The war was a pressure shift that allowed Utsubo to build its strength. Headspot was the breach to blow it wide open. Mato springs his hands apart. Headspot's justification for imposing total control in the name of protection. Or Headspot is their justification to impose total control in the name of protection. Mato lances away into a dark corner of the room. If my hunch is right, it's how they'll extend their reach into the stellar yards. Where's this going? This detective is good. Where's this going? Mato laughs and looks at Seraphin. Straight to business, this one. I'm done running, Sleeper. Seraphin cuts in. I hate looking over my shoulder every cycle. I hate the nightmares, the fear. I want to face this head on, for better or worse. Looks away, scowling. I won't be controlled by Lane, and it's our chance to break that control. Lane is hunting you, Lane is hunting you, Sleeper. Which means he's not on the outside. Not raises an eyebrow. An eyebrow. This is good for you. There are people on the outside resisting Utsubo, but I hear it is not going well for them. If you could find them, find out what they need. There's a chance here. Uncle pauses, and you get the feeling he's assessing your action. Taking action is a choice right now, Sleeper, but soon it won't be. Someone glances at Marco. Not if what Marco is telling me is true. Let's do it on our own terms. What do you need to do? Seven meets the eye of conviction. Thank you. I know we can do this. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Marco interrupts. I will need some time to work this out. If you two want to go to the dark side, there is no way you can take the stone rig. There's a big enough risk to just bring it here. That's that he lets itself, and the feeling he has already been reprimanded for this. So I need to find your way in and way out. Marco rubs his hands together. Now it can be done. What returns to you? I recommend you take the next few cycles to prepare. Steady as a good place to spend and make trial, depending on your need. And Finn, Marco puts a hand on his friend's shoulder. Try to stay cool. To be a veteran only. Chance to see what's happening on the outside and make your connections. It's not the time for grand gestures. Seraphin nods. Thank you, Marco. Glances at you. We'll keep things quiet until you're ready. You and Seraphin leave the hidden bay, the door screeching open to allow you to exit. When it seals once more, Seraphin turns to you. This is our chance to shift things, Sleeper. But let's keep our heads in the game. Agreed. We should start repairing. Well, alright then. Give Marco some time. Got a few things I want to take care of. Scatter yards, and I want to get a message to Tala. Now she would want to hear from me before he trails off. Let's make sure we are ready. Keep your hands up, Sleeper. I'll see you on the way. A red serpent kicks off down the passage on his way to the shuttle dock. Watch him go and show if you are impressed or concerned about his headstrong nature. Either way, things are in motion. The only thing you can do now is give yourself the best chance of success. That is true. That is true. Instead doing... Oh, notation is discovered too, huh? I'm defeat with that as usual. Get my... Okay. Nice. That's how it works. Okay. Okay, it's this current thing. Needs time. 2 cycles right now to prepare this. So let's skip 1 ahead. And good roll, I say that. If you stay 3 and the 3 instead of 6 and 1, but sure. It's also words, I guess. Let's track that data. Incredible with the tools and cadets friendships work of. Barely see these two. I need to. This is the cadets friendships workshop. You have chance at cracking it. We shall have indeed. Almost. Only 75% of at least one. Whew. Thank God. It catches your eye as you look over at her. What is it? She takes the end of a metal chopstick she had been chewing on out of her mouth. Got something? Cat has given up already for the cycle. And while you were cracking the drive's complex encryption on my friend's workstation, she's been floating in the middle of a small workshop, pinning bits of scrap off the shelving on the wall. Now she spins in the air and pushes off from the ceiling. Spinning as she glides. No, she spins in the air and pushes off from the ceiling, spinning as she glides so she lands perfectly behind you, leaning over the terminal screen. As she does, you hit a key, executing the final decryption process. Sick. She goes to shove roughly your hand. You don't have any. Instead, she just dribbles your head playfully. Oh my god. With your head hanging over your shoulder, you try to concentrate on the data spooling across the screen. The first thing that catches your eye is the steady repetition of C-Wext, T-W-E-X-T, identified for Conway Extractions, a behemoth conglomerate currently waging corporate war with Zenithstat in the inner system. Conway Extractions, huh? Why Conway? What's his data? Scroll for details. Hey, that thing. Cadet posts the screen, making it wobble. Go to free click. Comment and spends in code. Note left by someone. Mentions tests and protocols. Discusses reverse engineering and carrier signals. Close it and find another. Drone latency. Another security bypass. And one more. Kill switch. It takes a long time. You and cadets sprinting into the blue screen build up a picture of what you're looking at. When you're done, both of you sit back, your eyes soar, and your minds cloud with technical terminology. Shit, Cadet shakes her head. But I signaled live. Referring to the Conway drone mind, this stream of data was struck from. Huge volumes of eternal data, control systems, protocols, and passphrases. The kind of data you imagine was closely guarded by Conway. Kept secret to allow the smooth operations of its drones. This thing is some kind of general manager, right? Right? Giving orders out to all the little drones that work for it? Its twins? I thought Conway controlled its drones remotely. People. Those zero latency point interfaces you hear about. What do you know? Cadet is right. Conway is known for their novel solution of to steel and logistical problems of facility systems. Protection security drone ships piloted from light years away with proprietary comms interfaces. Drone mind, which is code is which this code what this code is scrapped from. Should be a kind of distributor, a relay of the drones that links to the closely guarded transmitter receiver. Instead suggests otherwise, it suggests an active cognitive process, far more complex than any protocol you've heard of. Thinking machine. Look, that jabs at the screen. Is that she squints? See a line on the data stream that reads simply stop, get out, stop, get out, stop, get out, stop, get out, stop, get out. How did they do this? Everyone knows captured Conway drones perch himself and everything else in the couple of square plates around him when captured. Rip the control core out of one. Sure, you can disassemble it, but the system will be gone. This one was still running when we took it apart. Should have gone up like the tactical nuke the moment they started. She stopped suddenly, weight of hate spot jumping into her mind. Is that what happened? How did they get all this and then get it out on a drive? Silence fills the workshop. Go back to the screen, unsure of the answer to its question. What a deep chill, one that, you know, has nothing to do with the temperature of the workshop. Who the hell was doing this? No idea, we'll work it out. Let's be positive this time, huh? Always neutral my shades, but hey. You go back over the data. It's scrubbed clean, not a mention of who's scrapping the data. You go over it again, nothing, not a single clue. What starts a process in your mind? Who scrubs data this clean? One's Conway Jones protocol. Sense that? Or is it too simple, too obvious to be Conway's lone opponent in this system-wide war? Possibilities, I say it out loud. Yep, my first guess too, did it, yawns. Still a guess. Been at this too long, cat size, I'm cut. Pushes away from the terminal and floats in the room, stretching out her aching back. We know why they had this drone mind on headspot. That's why they were cutting it, scrapping it. You know, something happened and headspot went up. She sketched her thoughts out in the air with hand gestures as she summarizes. They got out on that drive. I'm assuming before the explosion. Oh, definitely not after or during. Then up to the fast spindle. Someone tried to cover it using me, but the receiver wasn't there. Turns and looks at me. Just when they ruined my life and my job trying to get it back. It was very valuable. That's for sure. I should take control of all those drones, turn them away towards any tower you want. Floats over the drive and picks it up. This thing is the only way to buy my life back. Edit phones, edit. When I see it, we have to expose those fools so they leave me be and give them the data so I piss off forever. I can't give them this. Or if we don't know what who they are. He laughs half-heartedly. But yeah, we can't. All roads lead in one direction, I'm afraid. She spins the drive in the air. Back home. Export. If there's anything to confirm or deny this data, if there's anything to connect up to it, if there's anything left at all, it will be in the remains of this at station. I had a feeling I might come to this, so I made some inquiries when I first got here. Word is that the place is irradiated to hell, but I've also heard the radiation is fading. It's not like half of the belt isn't glowing anyway. That's grimly. The suits will have maybe a few cycles before we start to lead through. Problem is getting in. Right into this magnetic surface. Fast spindles and no. Not only do I not want to get picked up there, but debris is denser on that side. No safe way in. That side is the best. It's ahead. I've had you have some trouble waiting for you there. What do though? I will have a clear shot at it. Easier said than done. But it's one hell of a stowaway spot. Shielded from everything. Plus the Stelliads are no one's territory. Gonna leave this drive here. She squints at you. No peeking. For me, I'll keep moving. I was thinking I could make myself useful till you take the troubled dark side. Well, look for a room and board and all that. Why come with me? Yeah, professionally speaking. What do you say? Short arms. I know I'm tough, and I got plenty besides riding airbag. Oh, you're pretty full, but sure, you know, I can definitely try taking you up. That's the answer I was looking for. Get stands the workshop. I've had enough of space up bathrooms for a lifetime. I'll make myself a home when you wait. She picks up and drive and tucks it in the pocket. That glances away in the rays of a wall, and you follow her eyes to the spot her airbag tries to spot her airbag where it is hanging, carefully secured and wisely kept. That gives you a hard look. Better have room for my bike. If you could, cadet. Oh yeah, jump to finish one thing here. Upgrade endure as well to the highest level. You find Seraph and Mark waiting for you in the hidden room where you've met before. They're chatting quietly. The shadows, the shadows cast across the scaffolding by small lamp. Sleeper. Marco's got something good. Yells to Marco. Tell him. Marco gives you a nod as you look at him. Smooth, quiet, and conspiratorial. Ugh. I don't know if it is as good as Fin Fins, but it's an opening. I begged from a friend of mine who runs a yard on this edge of the cluster, far way out from here. Smart guy. Makes a tidy profit of selling fuel to freight crews on their way to the dark side. And it cuts the dark side dot yard's fuel prices, which include a cut for Tsubo. They stop off at his place to fill up before heading in. Marco smiles. Believe this is kind of business. Guy he owes me a favor and gonna call it in. You can get a few of us onto a freight crew. Pop us out for the usuals to stay in this place. Let them have a few drinks on him. Crew, yes, will deliver the freight, complete with a stow over from cargo loading that side. Is when you do what you need to do. We'll have as long as we need, but the more time we spend there, the more likely they'll discover us. Marcos looks at you. We'll keep our heads down. Sleep and eat on Fader. When, once we're done, Fader's loaded, take it out again. Return to my friend's yard, swap the crew's back. He shrugs, emphasizing the simplicity of the plan. No one will ever know what we were there. See? It's good. Stefan nods. Word, right? I check the crew list. What, on the manifest? Not going to happen. And who's to say you are on the names on that list? It's the belt. Stefan looks concerned. It's going to be tight, but I reckon we can get what you need, man, in time. Make some connections with whoever is resisting the Tsubo. An idea, preparations, look for weaknesses. I have to be quiet, and Marco gives you both a warning look. No noise, no attention. It will become a one-way ticket. Servant turns to you. Could you handle that? Together. Seraph and Marco exchanged concerned glances. What are they telling you? There's one more thing, Sleeper. Seraph looks down. Someone needs to stay with the Vic. Someone who can pilot it if there's any attention on the yard. He meets the eye. It has to be like this, I'm sorry. I'll be going with you. Marco puts a reassuring hand on your shoulder. Oh, that side. I'll guide you all the way in and all the way out. There'll be room for one crew more crew. I'll leave that is to you. I give you some advice. He needs a closer. You better be sure you really trust anybody you take on this one. You look between the two of them. Just you and Marco might be the safer option. Your people are less likely to give yourself away. And then, if Marco doesn't keep up his end of the bargain, you want all the backup you can get. You have a problem is that you have to be right. You have to go right away. You have a problem is you have to go right away. See the tension in right tensions in Marco's face. By surviving this cycle. 710 see you. I'm sorry I can't come, sleeper, but we need to do this now. Wait, I've got this. I know you do, sleep. I know. I'll be ready whenever you need. Just give me the word and we'll head out to my friend's yard. No size. You keep this tight and nothing needs to go on. The words take on your mind as you leave the fatal room, a creaking doubt settling itself in the pit of your stomach. Is it time to go back to that side, huh? I guess, yeah. Make bang here, huh? I haven't done this yet, so let's do that before we leave here. That's some holy work you've been doing. Voices booms through the locker room after the ship fitters shift. Why are you doing grunt work, sleeper? Surya, you turned to see a large man with a metal arm and bright and patterned clothes. Spent some time here to meet and know this Surya. Out of yard and well-known shipper. Well, Surya wipes off the metallic hand on the cloth, polishing its painted surface. What do you have to say for yourself? Need your money? Is that so? I know a lot of what happens in Australia, sleeper, and I know I don't, and what I don't know, people tell me. I know you have a ship. Well, a ship, especially a ship like yours, should not be lugging about my workers' tools. Like this is official arm inspector. That's to a person like me, as a waste. Hey, they cost right to run. True, and the more reason to really use them, well, isn't it? I want to take a look at your ship, sleeper. So goes back to working on that. A push and curiosity. Bit drab. Something meets your eye. Old Solheim rate, still in copper colors. It said, no. Like, what's your problem? People want a crew at what's the part? An outfit or an outfit, he grins. Look at my yard. I grew from a chunk of scrap by showing people it was professional yard I had standards. It's Sura's yard recognizable. The problem is you're working on a ship that is made. The ship was made when you should be imagining much more for yourself and your crew. So that got me thinking. I want to tell you, to clean up that old rig, paint it, give it some colors. That's what love away, and it's too bad. It sounds like. I'm sure, yeah. Yeah, right, that's the guy. I know this achievement of getting all the color skins from him. That's why I've seen his face. Perfect. Thing is, you don't just slap some paint in that old rig like that. And for this to work, we need to look to reflect your crew, your style. While I'm happy to be painting with my team, I'll need you to find some inspiration. Still, let's wait towards the locker room, those long windows. Luckily, the bale is full of it, full of pattern and texture and style. There's nothing uniform about this place. It's better for it. Surya looks back at you. Go out there, find some views, some sights, and make your own designs. Here. I pulled a small slate from his tool bag. It has a 64 color screen. I fixed myself. Take and inspect the slate made from mismatched pieces, but elegantly so. You can find it to inspire you. He smiles. Come see me again. Where should I go? A spindle would be a good place to start. Colorful, bright spaces, I think. But drab enough. See what you're thinking. You're thinking, what's it for me financially? What's make you any shits? As you have a place of professional, or you take your voyage on the belt, you do something for me and get paid for it. Give charge. I'll paint your rig with the look and name of yard here. So is yard. Commands respect. Take your name to the rest of the belt, represented, and to your travels. Spread it to other crews. For this, I'll pay you 300 cryo. Crucial beneficial. You will earn better doing my yard work, and I get increased custom. Mm-hmm. Not to like. So yeah, waits your response calmly, but you feel his expected eyes on you. Sure. Wonderful. I sent my team over immediately. By the time you return to your it should be done. He reaches into his work pouch. Here, I think you should try now. Takes out a handful of high value shits. Never 150 cryo on your turn with those designs. Sure. Take the cryo. Of course, I'll give you the other half on your turn with those designs. I need to be sure you don't paint the ship before your privilege is done. Only fair. Keep it safe. Keep it safe. He waves an arm to you, puts it away. Go find inspiration. Bring me those designs. I don't want to see you back at the ship, and you need to be out there. It was a pleasure. If I can see anything else, he's gone. I'll find out what this crew has done. What the crew has done to your rig. That's the thing up here, huh? Yeah, I don't need that. How bad can it be? Interesting. Good. You get some food while I'm here. Go to the map to find out contract. Dark side welcome. Otherwise, a friend who will get you and your crew and if right handed to dark side. Once you're there, you can investigate the super and find a weakness. Yes. Now, who else will we want to take? Let's not by who I want to take. Definitely not Eugene. He already does stuff a lot. We can take Junie, I guess. You could say I'm switching between Junie, Bliss, and possibly Cadet. I don't know Nina good enough. What do you all say? Who should I take with me? Bliss, Junie, or Cadet? It's a hard choice. It's a hard choice. What do you all say? Cause okay, yeah, sure. These two stills. Bliss is some of them and my own good ones, so for those reasons I probably wouldn't pick them. Similarly, Junie has a good one of that. Cadet also has those, but less stress. Less a stress bar. Probably would take Cadet with me. They've just arrived, so yeah, it's getting on some things. I'm pretty sure I can trust Cadet. I trust Dale goes from the people I know. But then here, Bliss and Junie, then near Cadet, and then down a few notches, Eugene. Probably Cadet a little upper than Nia. But yeah, it's pretty. Both have both of them have one of the skills they also have, and the other is my main skills. So I'll see. So I'll go back and see what's the one I have now. My main ones. Oh, that's the one colliding one. So yeah, I was pointing in different directions is the one I have the least in. Obviously outside of the what is it? Yeah, maybe I should pick someone who can do the double arrows, not the cross arrows. I'll have to see. I have to see. That's Eugene, but he's the most reliable guy, I guess. I'm not sure. He's neat though, but still. Mm. Let's take a dead. That sounds good, right? Probably, right? Yeah. Oh boy, here we go. Spider hangs over the wrecked shipyard as the rig idles in the dock. Nice space with fuel lines snaking up to its underside where they disappear into the dark. The ship from the pilot's console breaks the silence. Auto signal. Zip sleeper. Servant settles back to the controls of the rig. Back from the controls of the rig. He looks over. I'm tired today, am I not? Oh, sorry about that. He looks over his shoulder at you. Where I got going. Just doesn't want to blame you, but nothing less. Seven smirks. Light toward the back of the cockpit. Seven clears his throat. Just don't do anything reckless, alright? As you float down the corridor between the airlock, Marco comes to meet you. His usual gear swapped out for a plain set of overalls that you can imagine are borrowed from the freighter crew. Ready to go, sleeper? The crew were replaced. The crew were placed already in the yard, so the sooner we'll get on board, the better. He gives you a look. How are you feeling? Confident. He smiles. That's what I like to hear. No reason not to be. Pats on the shoulder as you cross into the airlock. Belt cycles and Marco leads you into the yard. The series of shadowy passages that connect the docking bridges. Now's the time, sleeper, Marco says as you work your way through the yard. Any questions, any concerns, speak them now. If we have to pass any checks, what do you do when you get there? What do you do when you get there? That's mostly up to you, but if you were up to me, I'd say ask some very soft questions and find where those organizing against Tsubo might be meeting. Reach a vertical tunnel and start ascending. Although, we could also focus on just checking out Tsubo themselves. So they know what they're up to. Come out to the entrance of the other docking tunnel. We have a docking tunnel. The fighter filling the viewing window, so all you can see is the blades of its stretched hole. The button to open the doors and light toward the freighter's airlock. As you do the fear settles in. You're going back to that side. Oh boy. We are bait-based cramped cabins, the freighter. That side sprawls out across the starscape. Its surface is a vast and random accumulation of structures, lights, and signs. You've watched it as the freighter cut across the belt, as it grew cycle by cycle. You're staying across the cockpit layers. Watching it approach, the fragmented memories of your time there pass through your mind, each one dissolving the moment you try to focus on it. All your sensations remain: despair, claustrophobia, fear, all somehow strengthened by their disconnected nature. It's as if, by not being attached to specific memories, it can free for your mind. As alive as they were in the first moments of feeling. Instructions received. Appreciated. Marco's on the pilot seat talking to the port authority. Incoming to strut 2-3. He turns back to you, clicking off the outgoing comms channel. First set complete. You got docking approval, as expected. Raises his eyebrows, noticing something in your face. You're ready to drive, alright? You got this. I'm fine. Good. Turns back to the controls. You feel a punch from your shoulder and you look across the cockpit. See you grinning cadet. No one's getting near you while I'm here. I'd say that. This is my kind of place. Stretches. No strap, no dusty rock. This is gonna be fun. I think I made a good choice over. Bliss is a nice person and I love him so much. Still my favorite character in this entire thing. Together with the cat, of course. I haven't seen the cat in a while, I'm afraid. Still feeding them, so that works. But yeah. What am I saying? Yeah, I think your dad is definitely the fist I want to take on this mission. I can trust her. I'm pretty sure of that. There's a hollow rumble through the body of the freighter as Marco brings it into the dock. The noises of this draftier, more industrial ship differ from those from those off your rig. You haven't quite got used to them yet. Get bad. Wonder if it's... Yeah. Scroll of noise over the comm sends Marco scrambling at the controls to submit the docking code. It was just sent just moments before. There's an agonizing wait and then a chip as the code is accepted. The freighter's docked. Alright, let me go out first, talk to the dockers, start the unloading, and clips from the seat. And you're good to go. Okay, I'll wait. Alright, hold fast. It lights up the cockpit without waiting for a response. Good enough, looking out at the flickering lights and distant traffic. The yellow clunks open and closes in. Time drags on. You turn your attention to the job ahead, seeing it stretch out in front of you. The outside seems impossibly vast. Too vast to find a specific person. Just to find the type of person, someone unhappy for Tsubo, those gains, already ready to risk their life to change this place, and to push the point of desperation or anger, that might be a lot more doable. But first, you must understand Tsubo. See how they run this place, how they meet, they talk about, but what Tsubo is weakest, that way it can be broken. Find out about the pressure that might be applied, not just by you, but by all of the outside. Yet it floats lazily in the air, spinning a small tool between her fingers. You hope Marco hasn't run out on us already. Prince, that'd be really messed up. I don't answer. Bird cycles once more, and moments later, Marco is in the cockpit, sweat bedding down the brow. He takes a moment, his mood uncaressingly flustered. Well, I bet the truth a little back there, but I think we're good. Runs a hand over his hair, slicking back into place. Luckily, I've had a lot of practice lying to dot workers. He gives you a wink. They'll be doing unloading later this cycle, and I won't be in a rush. You have your time, as promised. But sudden interjection evaporates any relief you're feeling. Two were watching these thoughts. I know that for sure. I know for sure. For now, we are just another fighter. But all our coming and going, be a problem. That's you. And try to disable the monitoring or just get the job done before it becomes an issue. I'll take a look. Sure you will. Either way, we need to get on with what we are doing. Marco folds his arms. Super everywhere, but we need to understand them to know what is happening inside the organization. So invest in, find out how they work. What Lucio is what I recommend. Now, Steeper, it is your turn to lead. Folds his arms. This is where to begin. You feel the attention of pressure shift to you. Time to find some allies. Time to find your Serbo's weakness. Time to stop running and resist. Oh boy! Okay, with our fighter. Yeah, we can just end the cycle here, that's all. You have, okay, oh, Marco, you can vote anything but ones. I mean, I vote 2 ones even. Ugh. Let's try that for at least helping up the story here. Wash date. You have a dot surveillance. Let's try to get the dot surveillance, huh? That sounds like a good thing to do. Detonation and hack the surveillance. Oh, only I can really try to do that, and I not with a 4. Rest, I mean, she can definitely do that. Ooh. Let's try to cut that first. Guaranteed 6s is at least good for now. We need 3 more of those. Maybe only 2? Ah, only 2 more positive ones on that. That's good. So let's get that +1 off our back. This one isn't great. Not any risky ones for sure. Shall leave the dot and wash gate is under super control, making it a solid place to start when trying to infiltrate the operation. Oh, it's a big city state we have here. Goes a bit further into it too. Right, so initial towers. Special forces and hacked supercoms. Get known into a territory. Okay. Okay. I have to rest for today. What do I have to do? Get more than 5 of the things, but hey. I have a little stress, I guess. Cancel surveillance for good now. It's fine if I get stressed. I don't care about getting stressed yet. Okay, now I start getting problems with stress, but that's fine. It at least relieves us of the +1 we had on our back, because that's not what we need. Certainly not. Try using this first, but really I use this below 4 or 5. At least nothing I would risk yet. That I can risk. Good. Over here, I'll be more careful. I can't use her at all here, huh? Can use him, but with a 3. I'll try. At least neutral. Stress is bad, but it could be worse. Okay, can use them once. She's not useful for that. Can't use her here at all. I try, but it's that's a risky one. I had to be -1. No matter. Still better than the extra plus we would have gotten this cycle now. That was one of mine. Shit. Why do I need to roll 1 so much? Okay, that rolled well, he rolled well. Let's try to do this. This one hopefully goes through now, well. Neutral, that's fine. Okay, then we have them. Can you still pass the and enter cipher to get the cipher? Let's see, what can we use for that? She's useless in here. I'm more useful than him. Okay, let's do the 2 6s out. Oh, it might be in first try, huh? 3 comes out positive, especially. No complaints from me. We all have remaining ones. Okay, let's see. Only station, yeah, it is the core of the what's the Starward Belt, I guess. At least this section of it. You've took us west with an Utsubo pasty in hand, sure to get you inside one of our safe houses. Our trick is to find one. Yay. Make your way through the docks. Head down in the dark. You make your way through the docks. Head down into dark passageways. Sleeper. Jared calls you from the further back passage onto the split. Top of the dark side passage, you were drifting down. Quiet connection between 2 thoroughfares. You glance around at the loose bundles of wires and stained metal plates. Seems like a safe place to talk. Got me nervous. Did it catch up with you? He just blurted out that he had something he needed to do and left. Shots gone just like that. Pause for a moment, short wait. What's going on? Tell me, sleeper. Get Paul's arms. This dude came. I assume you knew what he was. I assumed you knew what he was doing. Can't see now, it's obviously not the case. You may take a moment, no need to panic. I'll report you here. We'll get you out. Look down the corridor towards a busier, wider passage. People drift by. If you need to deal with something, then well, you need to deal with something. Doesn't mean anything. But you sure as hell wish he'd given you a warning. Surveillance, Satan now short-handed. This job is going to be from bad to worse. But he's really gone now, huh? Fuck. Can't use her for the back thing anyway. Damn it. I could immediately go to bed again. I could sleep once more. We all lost the thing. I need to fucking reload this soon if it really... This is really not useful here at all, huh? I could try 3 here, but it might be more danger than anything. Yeah, stress again, but still, only at 1. Only break at once. Still, that's not good, and I can't repair anything if I could. This is stressful. Waste a day, that's for sure. Oh, come on, you little shit. So glad she rolled so well, but I can't use her here at all. It's in double negative. How can character have double negatives? Didn't know it could be that bad in 2 stats. Actively bad. Uh, going to 2 territory now. No, I jinxed it. What do you mean? Yeah, no use in trying to roll a 2. Just please, no 1s or 2s. I know it's hard, but please. Rolled a 1 or 2. Okay, the rest of them are doable, but please, for the love of God. I need to win this one here. Today. Neutral is fine. Neutral is workable. This one's guaranteed. This one's at least neutral. Fuck, more stress. Can't deal with all that. My dice is gonna break. All of them get break as soon as I even roll anything not great. Yeah, my door slides open as you use the cipher. Beyond it, a dark tunnel descends. It's a mess of bundled tubes and wires. Entering, you see a flickering light at its far end, and you hear the soft echoes of raised voices. If that's next to me, Edwin Starley. I still see what they're chatting about. Lift down the tunnel to see your limbs clear, keep your limbs clear to the side. You pass it through the air silent and gentle. You focus on the flickering light. The sound of the voices growing even louder, growing ever louder. As you ascend through the tunnel, you notice a small dark doorway leading off before the tunnel reaches the bottom. Slow yourself gently, fingertips grazing the metal walls on either side. Glancing through, you see the doorway leads out onto a framework balcony high in the wall of some dark room. Glance down to the bottom of the tunnel. You hear the voices rise in volume. Balcony, it hisses. Come on, pushes ahead through the doorway. You come out to the balcony overlooking a dark, cavernous room, lit in patches with a bright area that we find filled with people, super enforcers and members, all facing toward. They're facing forward. The floating bodies silhouetted by a pool of bright light ahead. Now a bright pool. 2 figures are arguing. Come to the edge of a balcony, a feeling of safety granted to you by both your elevation and the cover of darkness. Below, the entire room has its attention focused on the 2 figures in the pool of light, watching audience keeping to dark perimeters as if they were observing a piece of theater. The jet arrived beside you. Her attention, like yours, is on the scene below. Oven. 2-1. These are my territories. You need to withdraw. One figure, the features hard to define in the pool of light, just said, brother. No discussion to be had. And dirty, vicious, trouble. The other figure laughs. You're pathetic. On the watch sheet is a joke, like you. He turns to the crowd and you see dark hair, dark eyes, and a smile like a slit. The dark-haired figure addresses the gathered crowd. Owen makes nothing from the washgate, overafraid, and he lets it slip by while he sorts up bribes. Jeering echoes around the crowd. You stealing from me all? You piece of shit. Owen spit, glancing orb, zipping past the other man. You have no respect. Few of the crowd enter the light, gathering behind one figure or the other. Barely more than enforcer in already detained terms. You had any idea what was happening in the passages? You'd not be facing sabotage and resistance across the washgate. On shakes his head. Super control is under question. Sabotage and resistance. You quietly lob the markers in your head. Your mind. Those are people you have to find. Daichi submits and responds. I still know how it is in the passages, but you are getting soft, Owen. Glances around. You can't deal with some angry shop owners. Makes a show of his mocking laugh. It's easy to mock, but they are organized, and I'm close to rooting out their marketing places. Unfolds his arms. You would know where to start looking. If you say so, old man. At the end, it's only a matter of time before someone ambitious notices how weak you've become. Archie draws a finger across his throat with a grin. Rumors shouts, both sides call out insults, while others from the crowd air their own problems. Some drifting to the light to title Dachi and or indirectly. Silence! A voice cuts through the room, raised above all others. The noise drops. Lean forward to get a better view. Antita, commanding super lieutenant. Form holds her muscled arms in the air, a white, strong posture of control, not surrender. Both of you, she shakes her head. A long braid shaking through the air, she does. Enough. This is not how we do things. Chaos is replaced by a disgruntled muttering. No one voice willing to raise above the murmur. Daichi floats to one side, arms coolly folded. Warm fumes opposite him, his hands in tight fists. So this is how the Starward world conducts its business. He shoots hard, looks around the room. Animals fighting over scraps. Tita, all eyes Dachi as he speaks. Dachi's the one disrespecting the leadership and the trust they have placed in. I said enough. Your weaknesses does not impress me, Owen. Turns to Dachi. Neither does your petulance, Dachi. What you're calling weak, Antita. All narrows his eyes. It may be Lane's favorite, but I have something that will change all of that. He looks out over the heads of the crowds. Bring him in. Figure straight into the cycle of light, their head low, a greasy tangle of dark hair drifting over their face. They lift their head and slid it back out of their eyes. A dickhead. That hisses from beside you, as Marco's pale face catches the light, gleaming with sweat. This one has a very intense, interesting story to share with all of us. On justice to the Garrett crowd. Sure, you're all aware of a bounty Lane has put out on the head of a very valuable escaped sleeper and their accomplices. Well, Marco here tells me, he smiles at Marco, whose eyes are fixed forward, squinting into the light, that their same sleeper is right now on a freighter moored in the Watchgate docks. A ripple runs through the Garrett crowd, a reflection of the value of its information. You wonder how much crayon is on you and servants' heads. You looked into Marco's eyes, attempting to see any indication of what this might be. A desperate bid to save himself, or betrayal of everything you agreed upon. The set stare reveals nothing. No, Lane himself will be returning in 3 cycles, and you can imagine how pleased he will be when I present the sleeper to him. Akita stares at Owen. You have no business keeping this from me. She folds her arms. I'll be the one bringing the sleeper. Not so fast, Antita. Owen turns to the Garrett crowd. The first of you to bring me the sleeper will be given a share of Washed Gate. He shoots a look across the circle of lights. That includes you, Daichi. The crowd erupts into shouts and movement. The assembled Usubu members suddenly up and moving towards the doors. Push yourself into the corner of the balcony, tucking yourself into the shadows as you hear the tunnels filling with voices. A shout scuffles and you fear at any moment you will be stuttered. But as time passes, the noise subsides. You only open your eyes when the sounds disappear altogether. The Utsubo members on their way to your freighter. Freighter that is supposed to take you of dark side. You have panic rising. You're trapped here once more. Screw this. Cat hisses beside you. We need to run now. You descend through the tunnel, silent, slow, eyes on entrance, hoping that no super member returns or enters. When you're back out in the main passageway, blinking the light of the fluorescent panels and gliding away to the entrance, lost in days. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Oh, fucking boy. What have we gotten ourselves into? Somewhere in the rise, you eventually stop. Not sure where you might be going. Need to get away from what you just witnessed. Can't go back to the freighter, that much is clear. Which means no supplies, no place to sleep. And as Marco, was this always part of his plan, or was it just him in survival mode? Mind fills with questions and worries, a pair of head unclear. What a dickhead. I'll actually sort us out. Ted hovers in the passageway. I'd catch him to wring his neck. Is that what it was? You saw what I saw, right? As lights flashing them. It's about Subo. Is it as clean as Cadet says? Can you really leave that side without Marco? If he actually has been caught by Subo, can you forgive him for giving up into the pressure? You're angry, but you're struggling to be angry at him. That's because you have been where he is now, under Subo control. What would you have done to escape? Would you have given up? Come on. That jolts you out of your train of thought. We can find out what Marco deserves later. We can't go back, that's a fact. Ship is compromised, but lots are probably swarming for Tsubo. That sighs and looks around. Just bed down here, right out the worst of it. I know what it's like to be betrayed, sleeper. Trust me. There's no time in feeling right now. There's no time for feelings right now. Only actions. Bed nods to the corridor. I'm going to find us an empty unit of a door that locks. Wait a sec. I'll take a moment trying to find focus. Maybe you can just find those resisting Tsubo. It could help you. It could help you. Or you wonder if they ever existed at all, given that Marco is the one who reported their existence to you and Seraphin. This whole thing a ploy to collect the bounty to bring you to that side? We search out Marco perhaps he can answer you, for better or for worse. And we call on his words, sabotage and resistance. That is an honest plea. Then there's some truth in what Marco said. Tsubo is being resisted. You try to gather yourself. You try to bounce back. Come up fighting. Otherwise, this place will drown you in darkness. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I have no supplies, as expected, probably. Have a market here. Only she can try to steal supplies. I can't. Yeah, I need to rest. But I'm running out of supplies for now. Needs to roll well. Oh. Break control of it. We have 2 dice remaining. Now, if as long as I roll a 3 or less, they'll break. Fuck. Breaking the code of the abandoned unit to an unsettling quiet. Near settlers whine, the heat diffuses hum. Nothing around you breathes. You're alone. Slowly raise yourself, unclip the straps from a bunk. Allow yourself to drift up into the air. Silence. And then, in that silence, you hear something. A strip or stuff. It draws your eyes to the unit doorways where its shape is settled in the dark. I knew you couldn't have gone far. And Peter shifts to fill the doorway. Stay still. Just calm yourself. Peter holds up both hands. That's caused too much damage. She raises an eyebrow. May I come in? She lifts to the doorway. Don't need any extra attention right now. What are you doing here? Well, just shut up and listen. Peter drops her voice. Risk everything by coming up here. He hisses. Don't make this any harder than it is. What I need you to know, what you need to know is this. I'm on your side. I want Dark Side free, just like you. I hate Lane just as much as you do. Peter sighs. I just have different methods, that's all. Raises an eyebrow. You might say better methods, given how well your visit has gone. But I trust you. I'm the only person who can get you of Dark Side, so you better listen closely. Peter hisses. It's taken me more cycles than you believe to get this deep into Utsubo. I'm not giving it up for one escape. And when Lane doesn't usually run all across the belt chasing a lone SJP, Sleeper. Here drifts a little closer, overshadowing you. So you need to tell me now, what does Lane want with you? Why is he so important to him? Don't remember that. Please tell me you're joking. You don't understand, Sleepers, but I've been trying to keep you safe since you arrived. Since I saw you arrive. Your friend hasn't made it easy. Getting stuff caught by Tsubo's bad enough, but I'm blabbing about you being here. Only protect you from so much. This is Marco. Pound one the gang, he's Owens. Can't withstand an internal war. Either way, you're lucky you aren't in the same position. You have me to thank for that. Well, let's begin. Let me tell you, what is Lane pursuing you? She looks away his thought as you explain. She waits for you to finish. None of it makes any sense, but there's no way I'm letting Lane get this prize. So we understand more. I can get you out, but I need a couple of cycles. And I need you to do something for me. You take this with you, off station. Of course, use the thumbnail drive and holds it up. Because everything I've managed to scrape up from within the sewer. Key to challenging Lane is on here. I know it. Go to Oliveira. Tucked away in the crater with shoals and massive debris field beyond the hollow. You meet your eye. Give it to Carmen, no one else. Here presses the drive into your palm and closes your hand around it. No one but Carmen, you understand? Lane's rise has been cruel. He's spilled too much blood. When I'm ready, I'll make him pay for that. But Carmen needs to analyze what I've got on him. Find the right place and moment to strike. Peter meets your eye. I knew a sleeper once. I should have trusted them. Let's go of your hand. So now I'm trusting you. Let you out, and you deliver. That's the deal. Peter treads her knuckles. When together we can... Peter spins sideways, slamming into the wall of the unit with a grunt. A few small globes of red liquid glitter in the air. Got her, sleeper. It shades out the fist you just punched Akita with. Till Vine draws both you and Cadet's attention to Akita. She's holding the boxy pistol at her waist, its side blinking with a pale indicator light. Ain't haven't gotten shit. Akita reaches up and wipes the little blood from her temple. Her eye is not leaving Cadet. Solid punch. You should have checked who was on your side. Okay. Cadet looks at you questioningly. What is this? What the hell is this, sleeper? He's helping us. Helping? Cadet looks shoots an angry look. No. No more slimy deals. I have to go, sleeper. She glances between two of you. You explain this whole thing to your friend if you want. I won't be here when you do. 2 cycles. Be ready to leave. She baits out. Alright. 2 cycles. Be ready to leave. She backs out of the unit. When Lane comes back, you go out. Neither of us want him to win here. A piece of advice. Forget Mark. Keep your head down and wait for me. She raises a finger. Need supplies? Steven and Flicker though. Otherwise, keep to yourself. And Tika gives you a hard look and slips out of the unit. Fuck. Okay, we need to wait 2 seconds to abandon unit. This dry, so we can search for Marco, I guess. And we can, of course, get supplies. So, yeah, it's too bad. I could try it at least. Woo! Thank God I've got supplies back. I'm still living stressed though, so that's a problem. Try to search for Marco as best as I can now. Only I'm safe enough for it. Yeah, the second to last one broke. Fuck. Wait in the bare unit clothed me in the shadow of the outside. Outside the window, the lights of the city glitter, but you do not see them. Attention is instead on the tugging thread on your mind. Lane, drawing ever closer. Shiver. One more cycle and then you are out. Definitely forget getting Marco out of here even if I had to. I have no dice left for him. Sorry, dude. And I won't try it with a 50-50 roll negative. I don't need more attention to me. No, thank you. No, thank you. That's all I can do. I might lose this one next anyway. It's at 3 now. Hey, I made it through, didn't caught. And yeah, still 1 dice remaining. Boy, I'm gonna need to repair a lot soon. At least they will be fully repaired, all but 1. Raise from your birth, slowly coming to your senses. Zid, final sight on that side. Before it jumped to Marco, somewhere else in spawning Metropolis, rising from his own birth to greet another day. I don't know if I won't say betrayed to. I'd say he did what he had to. He wish things had turned out differently. Got unlucky. He had what he had to do, stay alive. I'm not entirely sure about either, but I wouldn't say he actively wanted to betray me. No, if what he did was the best thing he could do, but I wouldn't say he actively wanted to betray me. I won't help him to draw that fact. Instead, you wait when your eyes fixed on the door, willing here to arrive and Impus. Sometimes she appears. You take it out. I inspect on that side. We have to go now. Here looks tired, Andy. We won't have another chance. Come with me, quietly, quietly. She turns and pushes you out the door. That nods. Let's get the hell out of here. It leads you across that side. Not something to look back. The lights and passages flash by, but you barely notice them. All eyes are fixed ahead on the way out. Some distant part of the station, Kita stops at the docking bridge. Small freighter visibly through the viewing ports. She steps the door released and slides open. She grabs your shoulder, looking into your eyes. Hank's focus on beyond that side now. He needs to stop the infighting to show up at Subo. If you get out now, he won't follow. Remember, Kita hisses the instructions to you. Get the drive to Oliveira. Give it to Carmen. No one else, no matter what they say. Thank you. Kita simply nods and then she's gone, referring to the endless dwindling passage of Darkside. You drift gingerly down the docking tunnel, which leads into the cold and sparse cargo bay of the ship. Once you're inside, there's a hiss, and the door scissors shut. For a moment you panic, seeing no exit, no other doors, just a metal walled bay. Is this a trap? The engines rumble to life, you're given to your exhaustion. When Kita has tricked you, at least you're leaving this place behind. Then you feel it, cold fingers reaching into your mind. You're so close. Lane's voice echoes in your ear. You're here. The rustling is shifting. Can't quite place you. And I put a finger on you, sleeper. But I know you're here. What are you doing here? Hoping to front me, perhaps? Something else. Yes. I'm right here, you coward. Come and find me. Admit it's not quite I'm not quite ready for you, sleeper. Flicker and spasm, but so soon this will be all over. He's really relentless and cruel, and on my tail. Trail. Tone hiss begins, shrill and inescapable. Let me show you. Tone rises. Lane is in the bay of the freighter, pull of constant acceleration and comforting pressure against his chest. Lane looks around the bay, taking it in slowly, inhales the stale air deeply. Lane feels power, feels pride, the sense of control of another excites him. This is his desire. Lane lifts his right hand and turns it in the air, flexing his fingers in a satisfying wave. Thought. Something flickers at the corner of your vision. For a moment, you strain to turn Lane's head. It does not turn, but you swear to see a figure there. Bay with you. It opens its mouth as you speak. Scream, and then it's gone. A smile grows on Lane's face, a spreading tightness that has its own impulse. He raises one hand and uses it to grip the smallest finger of the other. Pause, then a sudden jerk. Lane snaps the finger back against the joint. Its pain is instant, as is yours. It burns your vision away. The white hot blindness has faded. You look out the same metal walls. You hold the same finger in your hand, and as you release it, you see the crooked shape it has been bent into. Shiver runs through you, and you reach back into your own mind to see if any trace, any fragments of Lane's remains there. Put your hands on your face and push as if to push him out of your head. It continues out into the starward arc, away from dark side, away from lane, but you can't help but feel that some part of him is still there. Behind your eyes, concealed beneath the pain of that snapped finger. Fucking hell, huh? Cost me full glitch, huh? Still in time for ready to discuss everything. This was a journey to the yard when disembarking from the fader. Explained to the crew, waiting crew, why your ship was impounded. A difficult job without Marco. Why their ship was impounded. Thankfully, the crew on the ship has brought you out of dark side, sent by Ankita. Took the others aside and settled them. For the promise of remuneration. Remuneration, whatever that means, of a threat of violence, you aren't sure. But you expect that they'll leave together for dark side soon. You're best to explain the encounter with Ankita to your crew, but the mention of her name sets off a significant reaction in Bliss. It seems the two have history. Relationship that fell apart. Bliss removes themselves from the conversation, and later on you find them in the berth staring at the wall. The whole time you find yourself in a daze, your skin hurts and your muscles tremble. You don't feel yourself. You rest for a while, and as you do, chaos echoes around you. Arguments and hard conversations until you find yourselves able to rise. All chaos has passed, leaving you and Surf in the bottom of the wake with nothing to protect you from these difficult questions. Oh, hey, Surf, and you look good. That's a new nothing for him. That's a little easier, huh? That's good. Seriously, he looks good. Yeah. Seven mates until just the two of you. Closer, stretching his scared arm to protect the sleeve he has been wearing since Fast Spindle finally removed. And of Marco Sleeper. Seven meets your eye for serious concern. Got himself caught. Shit. Seven frowns. Damn it. Punched the wall of a passage. It's not how it was supposed to go. It's held sharply. We're Captain out. We owe him that. Stares hard and warm. We're going to tear Tsubo down. Seven looks down. I'm sorry I wasn't there, Sleeper. I should have never let Marco go instead of me. He knew this would happen. Seven looks away. I'm sorry I didn't listen then. There's a chance. What's up? Tell me it was worth it, Sleeper. But something, not Sumo. Now the meeting with you witnessed between Oren and Daichi and Akita's intervention. Explaining Akita, it takes a little more effort, but you try to remember everything that happened. Explaining Akita's insistence that she was working against the outside and how she got you off the station. Let's say Tsubo itself is coming apart with Lane absent. That this will draw his focus away from the two of you. Seven waits until you have finished to respond. Was Akita not herself inside the Tsubo? Faced an eyeball. Just try to break the grip on that side. Hit some balls. Spray the drive, mention Oliveira, Carmen, and then hold up the thumbnail drive and the one Akita entrusted to you. Oliveira goes up his face. I've heard of it maybe once or twice. Just assumed it was some backwater colony. Nice. Never met a Carmen though. What's that thing? What is on that thing? Insane. I don't get it. Just deliver this little mystery drive and that's all. Let's way deep in thought. Is that what you want to do next? Oliveira, you've never heard of it, but it seems like a place to go if you want to help Ankita fight back against Lane. Look at the drive, and as you do, you can't help but feel you are being used. Not for the first time. One thing I'll say, Seraphin begins, clearly thinking out loud. If you want to get back to that side, take on Lane. We're going to need you to do so on our ship this time. Some crews jet spoof transponders, send up a signal matching our ship. But not going to get one fitted here, but that's something we need to look out for. Sure, you think? Back to that side, we're lane mates. Shadow of fear runs through you, thinking of the moment he slips into your mind on the fader. If you go back there, you know you'll need something to counteract him. You also recall Overseer's presence in that moment too. Strange form holding its shape as Lane tried to override control. As Overseer has a way for you to resist this signal. But Overseer said last time we encountered him, which is already a long while ago. 22 streams by now. Mind wills of possibilities and problems. It's really the right move to go back to the place that almost killed you twice. Take Lane on. Seven looks at you expectantly. You're fainting, sleeper. You need to prepare. I'm not leaving the system without destroying Lane and Yutsubo. I couldn't do that. I need that. I couldn't agree more. Servant shakes his head. This time will be different. We'll be ready. Come up fighting and Lane won't have a clue what hit him. Ready work, we need crew. Servant starts counting on his fingers. We take that pain to Olivera. We need you strong, sleeper. Speaking of, myself BV's past cycles working in the fabricator base on the scatter yards. I prefer you can use some spares. But first, Seven Fates calm breath. Rest. Let rest indeed. Still starving, I'm barely fucking dead on everything. Well, I can at least try this here. Ha! Got me. Not even bad, huh? Time for food. Full as I can get. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Feed the cat while we're at it. Only get some more spare events. I need to repair my shit now. One. A couple of glitches already full, so we don't have to care about that. 2, 3, and 4. At least that. I'm stressed. Yeah, expected. Oh, jeez. The darkness flows around you. You know what comes next. Sleeper. The multi-part image of the Overseer assembled in front of you. You must intervene on your current course. Intervene in what? The opening of your systems has breached a new paradigm. You are dangerously exposed. The voice is somehow both soundless and shrill. As we are sharing your hardware, that means we too are fatally exposed. The individual agent you encountered, we are almost completely erased by their attempts to seize control. She has 3 heads not eagerly in agreement. It's Lane. You have knowledge of his name from your memory banks. There is much interest to us recorded there. But often partially and inconsistently. Overseer wears uncertainly. But yes, we can confirm Lane's role in this vulnerability. It is our understanding that the assumption of inevitability is incorrect. Overseer allows a wide range of data. But in this state, we cannot operate with full functionality. If we were to recompile in our correct configuration, we believe we would be able to calculate a new path. Our aim would be to close these vulnerabilities and reinforce your system against future intrusion. This would ensure your safety within your system. We set of eyes locked onto you. Would this also please you? How? We do not know. All 3 heads look at an angle. We are aware we are built with certain capabilities, but we cannot access them until we are recompiled. We are confident to a substantial degree that we will know how to complete the process once recompiled. 3 heads nod one to the other. And recompile. Heads revolve thoughtfully for a moment. Without our originating codebase, we cannot recompile. Overseer flickers. Be able to speak with a Solar system engineer, perhaps. lead engineer Jacob Kandinsky. Perhaps we could acquire it? The head stared at you. Storm is gone. Yes, of course. We were, of course, aware of this. You look at the equipment program itself. System unsustainable and broken. You realize it is far worse off than you. Collapse is almost inevitable. How could it could it possibly save you? It is difficult. Overseer flicks between poses. While all code bases are held in centralized Solheim facilities, they are Station AE1, the Tan Channel Operations Center, and the control center of the Habeb or Hylian asteroid belt, photovoltaic extraction project. Overseer smiles helpfully. HABPAP. The dark side? Overseer immediately latches onto the thought. Based on your memory banks, we believe so, correct? Outside of the city now. This is true. But its foundation is the HABEEP itself. Overseer chirps brightly. You understand that the individual seeking to override you is stationed in the thing itself. There are three threads separate and turn inward as if in conference. But if you could access the mainframe without making yourself known, we could construct ourselves and gain the ability to reconstruct you. Theoretically, one of her adds. Theoretically, the other two had confirmed. That protect me from Lane. Theoretically, he had confirmed again. The assurance of a delusional Soren protocol are barely reassuring. But if Overseer is correct, and maybe this may be your only option. You feel your doubt, but we must impress on you the importance of this. Please. Overseer's eyes flash, all six of them. If not for your sake, then for ours. If you cannot find your way to the HBAPEP before encountering this lane, you will surely be overwritten, and we would also share your fate. Let's rotate. We would not like this to happen. Sigh. Exhausted from the conversation, Overseer gets the message. We'll leave you to recharge, but please, let's another path ahead. Come back to the red paneling of the monks. Somehow behind your left eye, the age begins. Envy Overseer for its lack of body and pain it causes. Then suddenly you wonder if in sharing your body, it shares your pain too. The thought makes you pity the broken protocol. Senses of time and place shattered. Perhaps you share more than you would like to admit. The path ahead begins to take shape. It seems to return to darts that is inevitable. We will need help to make that return. We need indeed. On neutral. Wait, there's no neutral in this one. Only most likely bad and sometimes positive. What is even Oliveira? Yeah, let's track that while we're at it. Nope. Do this. Well, it definitely was a trip, huh? It definitely was a trip. We'll try and make my injured components, I guess. Sure. I'll wear that. Nice. Let's make our trips as far as we can for now. Let's try and flood them for now and see how the situation is up there. I think I'm not gonna do too much longer today, but yeah. Let's see for now which our quest is there. Hmm. Of this thing here. We don't have any data right now. Which is fine, which is fine. Good, cat. Oh yeah. Nice. Just sighting here for now. Pull up our things again. Probably loading up some cargo, huh? Well, it's definitely very profitable for 12. Nice. Got our food here, and also we fill our... I don't need to buy a meal. And self-engine components, that's good. Yeah, let me sell all but 2, I guess, but now. So we have here. Yeah, right, this can still the scrap we have. And this one says one more strap, but I didn't see -1 engine components from earlier there. I definitely have some good amount of stuff again. That's good. For a spindle, I guess, huh? Oh, hey, new station discovered. Spindle view, load installation. I see anything I like, huh? What the bad one is. Damn. They're one of them, huh? Yeah, I don't know what in those bars, that's for sure, for sure. Come what here, right? Just a trade hall, I can probably fill up again, yeah. Get food here. Yeah, my 4+1 energy, that's what I need. Wait, and yeah. Dealing shifts. I mean, yeah, I could process wall strap up, but buy some strap components still. Definitely useful. Other reasons. Defeat the stray as usual. If I can't get a... Oh, yeah, then did a zip anyway. Oh well. Okay, my next twist would be going from here to here and then to the hollow. Yeah. I'm looking. I got one thing I liked. Only not here as well. That's fine. Let's get my fuel bait though first. Oh, that's good. Right, I realized I still have one. I can't even use this. I have 1 point I want to get away with. Hey, I'm asleep. Can I do that? Thank you. I like all the people I have in my ship are doing odd jobs. Meanwhile, what jobs are doable? Who's paying you? It's an empty station for all I know. Not sure if I can, because the next 3 upgrades is definitely the interface still. So everything is at least more than engaged. It's positive. More than normal. Oops, I should have thought of that. I know, okay, I forgot about it. Time to eat. I should have done that anyway. Oh my god. Right. That we're starting to break again. Just like that. Because it's only in neutral. You shitting me. Better. It is better. Okay. Yeah, I'm as full as I can be, I guess. Didn't need to. Got to bring melt and then go around. Good location here though. Build view over here is good though. Come on, there'll be more than just neutrals. More than neutral, not just neutral. I don't want to use my positive others again. No. That's just for eating. Okay. I guess there's nothing else to use it on either way. Wait. There it is. Never designed for my thing. Okay. Time to leave from here too. Get to the hollow. That lovely orb we've been at last time. We started it today actually. Time to end it. At least this quest here too. Nice. And so showing data for not enough here, huh? Let's take the one we have. Let's try the other ones too. I'm gonna go up there. Again. Likely not. Was at least slightly being neutral. Come on. Yeah, 8 fire, that's good. Yes, we didn't wait. Probably not. Go back to scatter yards. Let's go with scatter yards so we can refuel there. And see, oh hey, Surya. Sleep, the booms in as he meets inside the yard. Couldn't be happier to see you. Tell me, did you find inspiration up there in the belt? He grins widely. I did. Customers do. We see your work. Holds out a hand and you pass him the color slate. Lovely. Goes through sketches. I'll pass your designs to my crew where they'll build on them. I'm the best shippers in the belt, you know. You come to the yard and speak with him. You may choose whatever design you desire. Hollowed drawings be quite interesting. Was this reminder of your fee? Your business is concluded. Neat. I'm a busy man and must get to my business. But thank you again for helping me build a legacy for my yard. I believe you have work to see. But imagine, if you will, flying out in your next contact with a fresh, lively, beautiful reinvention from Surya's yard. Gestures lightly. Your client asks why your rig is so beautiful. Feel free to send them to me. He smiles, bows, and turns to leave. Good Surya go. Still unsure if his entire attitude is an act and confuse you into consent. He's a hard man to dislike, but there's something about him you can't put a finger on. Either way, it's hard not to feel a little bit thankful for a chance he gave you to look at the belt with new eyes. Even if it was while flying one of the most garish ships the belt's ever seen. And not all possible rig paint jobs. Neat. So that is that, huh? Neat. Let's see, what can we paint him at? Give a stock paint. Spindle. Reflective panels and pale colors means a bright and elegant look. A little too clean for serious taste. Let's check out the hollows paint job. What does that look like? Interesting. Very orange reddish with hard lines. You like to preview them, but let's see. It's the green belt. Green, of course, but also simple nature forms makes the green belt design a strong graphic look. Let me see. We have lovely. If it looks like made for the green belt, I don't know if it's a perfect fit for me though. We'll see. Depends on what the next one looks like. The spindle paint. A ramshackle mix of colors and texture. This fast spindle trivial blends in with the belt. Oh, it definitely looks like a big thing fit for the belt, yeah. I like the green, but this is also pretty good. I need some help deciding. What do I pick? This or the green one? Oh, this or do I want the green version we just saw? That's a hard choice. It is indeed a hard choice. Green or the other one? This one. Green or this one? They both look nice. I probably should stay with this one for now, though. Would have to pay for painted green again, I guess. I don't know. Also go back to the start one. Although it's not to say the Solan colors too much. I'll be honest, now I'm thinking about it, I like the green one more. Hollow paint was also interesting, but not my thing. Yeah, now we have a lovely greeny ship. I could honestly use more green for my taste, but hey, not complaining. I'm not complaining. Right, keep the cat first. See how much I can feed in one go. Stray cat shall be fed. No, I'm not overfeeding him. Also, why are you here now? Not when I asked for advices on colors. How dare you? You only wake up when you say the fun cat name again, huh? See how you are. I see through you. Silly. Okay. So yeah, next is back to that side, which we need to try to over there for. I think this is a good point to stop for today, though. We got some good stuff, but I feel like I can deserve a little longer rest than I had from last time. It is a good setup point for next time, which, if I have to remind you all again, is in 2 weeks' time. If everything goes okay. Might be even longer, but yeah, for right now, no streams next week, because I'll be not home. I'll be home for the week, for the weekend. Long work swing stuff, just the way it is. But yeah, thank you all for being here. It was a lovely stream again. I mean, we are going for another 2.5 hours anyway, so you know, it's not like only played for a couple minutes. We got some good stuff done. Got back to the outside. Starward Lane is still a piece of shit. It results in the worst things. And yeah. See you all next time. In about 2 weeks' time. Again, I have Discord. So you can see when I'll be actually live and, you know, see any notifications. Also see me updating you all if anything happens. And I can tell you anything more. Oh, what was my command? Let me just quickly check this out. Maybe I should change it to comms, honestly. If I keep forgetting what it actually is like. Come on, Nightbot. The only thing I rated you to do now. The only thing I can be worth degrading you to. Oh, it's commands. Yeah, I'm checking the comms. Oh, it's not linked, it's comms. Yeah. But yeah, I was at Blue Sky. I have on YouTube. If you need to have my email or phone, there's also available for your own discretion. But yeah. So it one isn't available yet. I need to try that with you later back in my private call. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed today's stream. Again, I'm so sorry for next week. I want to be away, but I guess we'll survive one weekend without me, I hope. But yeah, thank you all. See you again in 2 weeks' time then, if all goes well. Again, I'll keep you updated. So check out my Blue Sky and Discord. You'll see when I go live and stuff, as I said. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you have a nice rest of your Saturday. Same for, of course, tomorrow and Saturday and the rest of your weekend in general. And yeah, let's find a good raid target, huh? Who can we raid into? I know, but what is stealing me? Oh, full week. Full week. Right, how we recently got into. Oh, Uncle Bev is doing birthday stream. Uncle Bev, the lovely big toad, big foot energy person. We love them, and they are doing a birthday stream. Also, Bunkoven is doing the room too. I'll probably hop into them too. But yeah, let's go for Uncle Bev. Very lovely photo, lovely photo. Doing birthday stream. Didn't know they have their birthday, but let's say hi to them. They're very lovely. Anyway, yeah, where was I? Something nice. It's really great message. I sent them just a nice happy birthday message. Of course, use the emotes you have, whichever ones you want to use. You of course feel free to use the ones you have. And use one of his. Let me use one of his ones for this one. Of course, if you don't subscribe to him, don't worry. Use whichever ones you like. Yeah. See you all in 2 weeks' time. Wait for more Friday stuff. Maybe if we skip Friday, just for all the ones you're using too. But I don't know if he has the bunny emotes, maybe. But yeah, whatever. See you all in 2 weeks' time, probably. Again, thank you all for being here. Follow me if you haven't done yet. Love you, bye. Bye bye. Love you all. See you soon. Bye bye.